morning. So in today's video I would like to explain how bad are starches for your health. So pretty much I eat right now in the winter mostly raw till 4 style, which is raw foods such as banana smoothies with strawberries and cane sugar and some other juices till 4 in the afternoon. And then for dinner I include some starchy foods, starch carbs like potatoes, rice, corn pasta with some steamed vegetables. And I want to explain if starches are bad for your health. So I've gone here on 30bananasday.com website, and here is a thread from PK, who is a medical doctor, about starchy fruits versus fruit and lettuce, and he explains the health consequences if you eat starches. So first is vitamin C and nutrition deficiencies. So it's basically saying that starchy foods such as potatoes and rice and other starches have low vitamin C levels, so which can lead to scurvy, which is a disease that occurs when there is a severe lack of vitamin C. But I would have an argument to this, that we don't promote diet exclusively based on starches, but based on fruit till raw in the afternoon, and that way you will get enough vitamin C. And other like vitamin A, you can get calcium. So if you eat pretty much most of your calories from fruit and green leafy vegetables, you still get sufficient amount of nutrients. Further, it says that cooking decreases nutrients. So if you cook, for example, a potato, raw potato with flesh and skin has 72.7 milligrams of vitamin C, whereas baked potato has with flesh and skin has only 37, so it decreases in half. But as I explained, if you eat enough fruits and vegetables, raw fruits and vegetables, you're gonna get enough. And here is the biggest problem about starches, that they contain toxins in starchy foods. The first one is solanine, which means, for example, raw potatoes contain the toxic alkaloid solanine, which may cause solanine or potato plant poisoning in some people. Cooking reduces the effects of solanine, but the risk of injections and side effects are still present. Symptoms of solanine in potato include delirium, diarrhea, dilated pupils, fever, hallucination, headache, loss of sensation, lower than normal body temperature, paralysis, shock, slow pulse, slowed breathing, stomach and or abdominal pain, vomiting and vision changes. So here PK explains the different symptoms that you can have, but I believe that these symptoms are only in very sensitive individuals who can't take the solanine. But I believe that if you cook the potato right at the right temperature, you decrease the solanine effects to almost no symptoms. The other toxin is phytates. Some starchy foods such as wheat bran, legumes and beans, and most nuts and seeds. So even if you eat nuts and seeds, you're still getting the phytates. Can prevent body from absorbing calcium and other minerals. So I don't even eat legumes and beans that often, and nuts and seeds I eat minimum, and wheat bran also. So this is not a problem. And here is the biggest one, which is oxalic acid. So I was talking yesterday, I said oxaline, but it's not oxaline, it's oxalate. So almost all starchy foods, including grains, tubers, legumes, and most nuts and seeds, are high in oxalic acids. So even the people who claim to be 100% raw and still eat nuts and seeds are still getting the same effect of oxalate as people who are eating tubers, grains, and legumes. The body does not absorb calcium well from foods that are high in oxalate or oxalic acid. In addition, cruciferous vegetables like kale and spinach are also high in oxalate. So even raw foods such as kale and spinach can be high in oxalate. Starchy foods and cruciferous vegetables may cause the following health issues: Immediate symptoms of high oxalate consumption. So it's just here. Immediate symptoms of high oxalate consumption include burning mouth and throat during consumption, digestive upsets including sour stomach, stomach pains, diarrhea, blood in stools, constipation, bloating, gas in its various forms including burping, belching, flatulence and flatus, breathing and asthma symptoms, skin eruptions and acne, arthritis flare-ups, kidney stones and kidney problems, urinary pain and problems, urination or of the genitalia, body odor, and slow digestion, which makes it difficult to eat enough calories during the day. So if somebody is gonna argue about the oxalate impact in starchy foods, they should also avoid raw foods such as kale, spinach, chard, zucchini, cucumber with skin, carrots, celery, collard greens, dandelion greens, okra, olives, parsley, summer squash and Swiss chard. These are all high oxalate foods, which means all the oxalate impacts like problems with digestion, calcium absorption, kidney problems and all the other stuff are also related. So you pretty much have to eat just fruits and green leafy vegetables, no nuts and seeds, nothing, to avoid all oxalate impact. So I believe that oxalate is not such a big issue, and those people who claim to be raw, you have to look exactly what they're eating, and even if they're eating some spinach, kale, zucchini, they're having the oxalate, which is also present in starches. So in this presentation, I believe that starches are much better than nuts and seeds, and maybe as bad, or not as bad, maybe as healthy as kale and spinach. Even healthier because you got the carbohydrates there. So there you go, that's my conclusion. Starches are healthy. Try to base your diet on potatoes, some rice and corn pasta. Try to avoid gluten. Eat beans in moderation because they are higher in protein and other toxins present in beans, and you should be good. So starches, especially potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, are excellent. And let me know how you feel. Always go how you feel another day. Eat diet low in sodium so you don't get puffy another day. And that's my take on this. Don't be afraid of starches, and I'll see you next time.